So today I'm getting out of the goddamn house. I'm going beachcombing. But look at this Pacific yew wood my buddy Tim dropped off. Pretty big pieces. Super old trees, this stuff, guys. Super old. Okay. Gotta drive to it's cottonwood. Not bark, but real old cottonwood. I carved like that guy, but I put the clear finish on it, and I don't like the color of the wood. The color of the wood it went. Okay, so here we are once again to my honey hole. It's not loaded, but I can see some new stuff washed up. The faucet, that's when the high waters come from the mountains, brings all the new wood in. But last time I was down here, it was completely empty. But boy, oh boy, I just needed to get out of the house today. I know when I need to get out of the house, when I start letting stupid shit get to me. So that's when you need to just get out and go beachcombing. So that's what I'm doing. Not much. Still, it hasn't really, high tides haven't really come yet, but they're coming. Cedar, 100% cedar. And we'll look around, see what's going on in here in this mud pit. Cottonwood bark. You just never know what you're gonna find, guys. Look at the barrel going down the river. What is that? It's a propane tank. The hell? A lot of stuff here. Cottonwood bark. Real small stuff. Ugh. I'm not even really looking for any type of wood today. I'm just getting out of the house, like I said. Letting stupid shit get to me, so when that happens, get out of the house, Jordan. Go for a walk. Somebody's missing a part of a dock. This is the Fraser River, guys. The ocean's that way. About a 10-15 minute boat ride. There's some birch. What's this cool piece? Oh, it's part of the stump. That's all one big piece. Shut up! Shut up! Boy, oh boy. Hey! What's that guy doing? Hardwood bark right here. It's a nice piece, actually. My buddy Phil grew up in Langley there. He just found out that his dad's buddy in a province, British Columbia, has unlimited amount of bark. Look at this one, Glenn. Nice piece to do a face on, actually. Cedar. Let's keep that there too. That's actually a pretty neat piece. See how the water made it go like pinkish purple? That's a pretty neat piece, actually. I'll put that one with the others. It's got some cracks on it, but that's okay. You know, something that you could base it to, mount it to, like pretend this log's a mount. This, hold on. Fuck, it's garbage. Maybe. Bark, more bark. Cedar, cedar, western red cedar. This is bark. Lots of hidden little treasures down here today. More bark. It's a nice wide piece. Bark, look at this piece. Oh, look at this piece of bark. What a score. What a score. It's like 5 inches across, that sucker. I won't be forgetting that one. Lots of bark down here today. Gotta remember where I left that piece. This dock used to be over there. Like over there. More bark. Hold on guys, I'll be back. Man, the bark just sticks out to me like a sore thumb. Fuck. Man, bark just sticks out to me like a sore thumb, just like cedar. Beaver wood. We got some beaver wood here. Thinking that's birch, maybe. Neat color to it though. This bark right here. There's that piece that I found. So I got this piece, this orange piece, and this big piece of bark. See that crack there? In there, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but that's like shaling. That whole top layer is going to come off, but whatever. Okay, I'm going to stop filming for now. I might go to my other spot down here in Steveston, British Columbia too. Okay, so here I am at the second honey hole, and it looks like it's kind of starting to fill up again. Would you look at that? It's a good call I came out here today. This is all new pickings. Sure is. Our bark. Just waiting for that big tree to come down here. Loaded with the huge bark. Call that the dinosaur tree. Look at all of it. Yes, it's loaded. And I'm going to be walking all the way down there going through it. Step by step. Good exercise. Good for the brain. And well, gets you out of the house. Been doing too much social distancing. Where do I start? Where do I end? I guess when I'm going down there, I'll walk on the outside. Coming back, I'll walk on the inside. I don't know what kind of wood this is. Maybe birch. Got a nice little cedar log right here. Holy, look at it, it's loaded. I'm gonna find something cool in there, I guarantee it. That's a cool piece. See? Where can I put this where I'll remember it? Makes a nice base for something, or you can carve something on here, make it a wall hanger. It's not that thick. It's like the outs and the beautiful grain in here. It's like a big piece of from an old tree. I call it root skin. It's like a piece of a root, like a layer of the skin. Not skin, but you know what I mean. So I'll keep that there. And I'll just put this stick here. It's birch. Wow. So I know that that's where it is. Marker point 1. Bark right here. You know, I'm just consider myself so lucky. Like, we got such an amount of wood here in British Columbia. I know not everybody has this. What the hell's that? I don't want to know. Not everybody has this amount of wood to go through and pick through, and some of you are even restricted to using 2x4s from your hardware store or whatever. But you can't tell me you can't get wood in your local area, because, well, I think that's just kind of a fib. Okay, so I'm going to keep going through here. I don't want to bore everybody here. If any of you are still watching this video at this point. But yeah, so like here's bark. It's a pretty nice piece, a little bit small. Maybe I'll find another monster piece in here. Lots to go through. Okay, so here I am, still plugging along. Haven't found no major treasures yet. Nice piece of cedar. Cedar right here. Like, I was starting to rush through here, but I'm thinking to myself, what the hell's the rush? There's no rush to get home, is there? You're out here, so you might as well enjoy it. Take your time. For the diamond in the rough, or the needle in the haystack, right? I guess. Another piece of cedar. We have lots of cedar around here, guys, but way more Douglas fir. I can't stand Douglas fir. Hate it. Nice piece of cedar right here. Real nice piece of cedar. This little bird stick. What's that piece there? Looks kind of neat. Well, that's a cool piece. It's a piece of a root. Let's see if I can give you guys a bigger visual of it. But I don't really... I know Pete uses stuff like this to put his like display pieces. Oh, it's broken there. To put his display pieces on. That's the cool side too. Like if he does a wood turning, he'll mount it on something like this. But he goes out and gets his own stuff. That's a cool piece, for sure it is. But I don't know. Whatever. People try and bring me stuff all the time, like, and it's like, what? I don't even want it. So it is a cool piece, though. I'll put it on this bigger log in case I see it on my way back and change my mind. But I don't know. Okay. Ah, man, look at this board. Take it home, make yourself a planter box. Was for something. Who knows? I'm not building planter boxes. Okay, I'll be back. Screw it. I'm just gonna keep filming. That's what I need. I need a walking stick. This place is loaded. I remember last couple summers ago, my buddy Joe was down from Winnipeg. This whole grass area was full of driftwood. It was crazy when him and his son were down. There's got to be one cool piece in here. I know some of you guys are going, oh, look at that piece, I'd take it, take that piece, take that piece. Well, I already got lots of wood. Whew. Smell the oil on this log. I can smell it. It reeks. Old telephone pole. It's got that wet kerosene oil on it. I still got a ways to go. Okay, I gotta turn the camera off for a bit here. Okay, so I basically just made it to the end of the line. I didn't find nothing special. I found something like this. I'll send a picture to Pete, ask him if he wants it. If he doesn't, I'll just throw it back. I'm not out here looking for anything, just kind of getting out of it for the day, like I said 1,000 times already. Repeat. Okay, so I went all the way down there where you see those sheds. I walked all the way down there. Now I'm just at the very tip here on the other side. I thought I'd just take a quick little look through this. But yeah, I see a propane tank. I don't know, I haven't really found too much today, but this is going to be here for the rest of the summer now. Well, there might be some higher tides that take some of it away, but it'll be bringing more too. I don't know if you guys can see there, like out in the water, there's a bunch of sticks floating around. There's Ogopogo. But yeah, there's tons of sticks floating around. That's coming from upriver. The hell was that noise? Sounded like the goose farted. Some Canadian geese out there. A couple pieces of bark. Oh, not bad pieces actually. It's a big piece wedged in here. I'll just leave them because I know other wood carvers come down here and look for bark too. There's that propane tank right there. Yeah, so that's about it for me here today, guys. I got a couple okay pieces on this side. I'm just, like I said, that big old cedar block bark. Look at this cedar block. Pretty nice, I tell you. Pretty nice. Where's that fir? I don't even tell by the bark. Oh, it's cedar. Oh well, just a little bit more of a walk. I'm so fat right now, I feel my legs burning. Oh, here's a big piece of bark. I can tell you that right now. Oh yeah, that's a big piece. It's like 5 inches wide. Score. I'll keep this one. Nice and clean, no bug holes. Saddle, anybody missing a saddle? Oh, it's a shoe. See? Found a couple big chunks of bark today. Here's a nice piece of that, I just call it the, oh, that's bark. Okay, let's just go look in this little pile here. Man, it goes on and on. There. This is what I'm talking about. Root skin. Just taking this up. This was a shitty example, but taking this and cleaning it up, you get wicked grain in there, like swirls and stuff. Whoa. You know, when you come beachcombing to look for wood to carve, I'm not going to take a bunch of shit home that I don't know what I'm going to carve. You know what I mean? It's good to find a piece, like have a project in mind, because then you know what you're looking for. But like today, like there's so much wood, I don't know what I want to make. So that's why I'll leave it till I decide what I want to make something. Then I'll come back and look again. That makes sense, because there's other people that come down here look for wood too. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the car and I'll show you what I got. This beauty piece of bark. Caribou propane. This thing probably came all the way down from the river, sailing away. I brought it out, pulled it out, and put it up there so the city guys can come and grab it. It's garbage. You know, try and help out a little bit when you're out there doing things like this too, I guess. Whatever, I'm not a hippie. Okay, so this is what we got today. These two big pieces of bark. This piece of bark. This stick, I don't know, I might throw it back. This thing's whatever. And that piece of cedar, not much. Okay, there's one little pit stop that I had to stop in at. And just have a quick little look. I seen it way down, and I seen all the wood piling up down there. Look. All over there. So I thought I'd come and check this out quickly too. Then I'm going to get myself a hamburger from Five Guys. Oh yeah, wicked burgers. Okay, so I gotta climb these rocks. Yep, that's what I gotta do. Where's the best place to do it? Right here. They're slippery and slimy and shit, but just hold on, I gotta take my time. Bark, look at this piece of bark. Not a bad piece, actually. Look at all that wood stuck in there. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna walk down the end there so I can use both hands and I'll be back. If you look, I just realized that this is a cottonwood tree, real small bark, but look how high the tide makes it. That's like 15 feet to bring it over these rocks. Okay, travel. Okay, well I've come far enough. It's just not safe to walk along these rocks. They're big, they might move and shit, so this is good enough. But you guys can see all the wood stuck out in here. It's all floating. See, this is what I'm talking about, all the wood floating in the river. You can see it's coming in now, right? So the faucet's bringing all the driftwood in from upriver, from up in the mountains and stuff. Okay, I'm going to get a burger. See you guys, hope everybody's doing good. Buck, buck, buck. Some hamburger. Here you go, buck, buck. Ah, buddy, you missed out. Let's give you some prime hamburger. Look. Somebody came and brought me some cedar. Ah, it's my buddy Jeremy. Well, that's a nice piece. Wicked. Oh, now I gotta drag her inside the tent. Free wood's the best wood, guys. Just be careful. I know Jeremy doesn't want any carvings for the cedar. He's got a boat and he picks it up off the river. But just be careful, because people are going to want to give you wood. And they're going to want you to do carvings for the wood. Well, you know, sometimes they'll bring you 2 pieces and say, okay, well, here's a piece for you and a piece for me. Carve me a piece and then you can have a piece. No. That doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. You bring me 10 pieces of wood and I'll make you a carving. Yeah, you'll get 1 carving for 10 pieces of wood. Now I just saw the craziest thing. 2 bald eagles. Hi, buddy. 2 bald eagles came swooping down here, grabbed something. I don't know if it was a mouse or something. What they grabbed something and flew off through here, up through there. Just crazy. Massive bald eagles. What are you up to, buddy?